As night falls on Tokyo, two massive silhouettes rise from the smoke snaking up from destroyed skyscrapers. There can be only one who will be crowned King of Tokyo, either by inspiring terror and awe from the crowd, or by annihilating their rival, adding to the destruction. In this game, players will roll their dice, trying to utilize what they get from their rolls and re-rolls to claim victory. Each monster has unique powers that could go off if the dice roll their way, making the fight for Tokyo much easier to accomplish. The player who can beat their foe until they hit the ground for good, or the one who can push their fame and destruction levels either all the way to the end of the path, or at least get their tracks into the spotlight for all those remaining to see, will be the winner. Who will reign over the rubble and remains as the rightful King of Tokyo? Let's find out.
Hi guys, welcome to a little Clova game room. We will be playing King of Tokyo Duel today. The King of Tokyo realm franchise, whatever, is one of our favorites, and when they came out with a specific two-player game, it was very exciting. Even the rule book looks cool. Looks like a comic book.
It does, yeah.
But yes, this is King of Tokyo. It is Tokyo and monsters.
Kaiju monsters specifically, because it is Tokyo.
That being said, we are going on theme here and pairing some of our games with a beverage in case you want to have a theme game night. So for this one, we just have some sake. We have lychee.
I believe it's, lychee, I think, is the proper name
And
of it.
apple. We picked sake this time. We were also thinking of like certain alcohols that have like beers or wines that have like monster stuff to do with them. So if we do another King of Tokyo video, we would probably go that route. But for this one, we just went with some sake with some interesting flavors.
Interesting as in, like, apple. And lychee.
Interesting.
And also, drink responsibly because alcohol. I think we may have to say it. But anyway, we're just gonna give this a try here. Sake, by the way, is it's like alcohol, but it's rice based alcohol instead of
It's wine-ish, right?
rice.
It's what
wine.
they
Yeah.
squirt in your mouth if you go to hibachi.
Yes. Yeah, not as potent as this, but yeah. Cheers. Give it a shot.
It's better than regular sake.
Ooh, that's it's very bright, but it's like, yeah, definitely try that out. I thought that would be interesting to hear. No, I was just gonna keep the apple one for myself.
They're both good.
They're both very good though. Yeah, nice and light. If sake is just always a little kind of underrated thing, but yeah, this was really good there.
All right, let's get to it. We're not going to explain all the rules. We hope that you can at least pick up on some of them as we're playing, but basically the object is to win. And you can do so by losing.
Yes.
Making the other person lose. You can make the other person lose by getting them to 0 on their health. The other ways to win are by not killing the opponent. You can either move both of these into your spotlight zone at the same time. So these would be Alex spotlight zones. These are my spotlight zones. So if you have both of them in there at the same time, then you win. They're going to go back and forth a lot if we play right.
Yeah, it's a tug of war type of mechanic there,
Yeah.
as in addition to just beating the snot out of each other here.
Mm-hmm. And then the other way to win is to get one of these all the way to your side. So it doesn't matter where the other one is. If you reach the end, you win. These normally go like this, but for video purposes, they're like this. Also comes with these really cute stickers you're supposed to put on the box when you make achievements, but I said no because I want to keep the stickers for personal use.
But we would put them on like water bottles or like laptops or just any other thing we find
Yep.
around the house there. But yeah, also as we play along, these power cards we can buy them. Power is kind of like a currency, and powers will do things and make us stronger there. But yeah, and before we kind of dive into the main thing of it there, I think that's about it. There, you'll see that the kind of the Yahtzee style roll and re-roll, keep what you want. You've got 3 rolls to do many things. All right, so let's kick off this duel here. To determine who goes first, we'll just roll all the dice. Whoever rolls the most punches goes first. Let's go. You got 1. And then let's see if I can beat that there. Nope, it's 1, so we'll just go again here. We don't have a tie. There we go. Where were you last time? There's 3, so you have to.
Oh boy.
You have to beat 3 to go first. As,
I get 2.
Close to time, but that is not enough there. So
all right, so Alec, I'll go first. Before we start, let's flip over the cards.
Yep.
So there'll be 3 cards here. These 2 cards will be the price of whatever is listed here. And this card has a -1 discount. So as we're putting out cards, they get moved down. If you buy one, they get moved down. And whenever one gets to here, it's a -1 discount. So we'll start. And let's see. This one is cost 5. And hibernation, it's a keep card. So you keep it for the duration of the game unless something tells you can't. So you do not take damage. At the start of your turn, you may discard this card. If you do not, you gain 6 health, then your turn ends immediately. So if you needed to do some like quick healing and instead of taking a full turn, then you could use this to discard. Let's keep them this way, right?
Yeah. And so
that one there, that'll be the 4.
Yep, 4.
Our next card is a discard, so you use it when you get it and then it's gone. It costs 6. Frenzy, take another turn after this one. That's really good. And then our last card that's going out there right now, another 5 cost, another keep card, antimatter pellets. If you have at least 5 of a kind in your roll, your rival takes 4 damage and you will pull this guy twice. In your direction.
Yeah, the building marker is like destruction, and then the star one is considered fate. But yeah, so
all right.
Yeah, so I will take the first turn because I'm going first. You start the game with an energy. We'll just put this over here, and instead of 6 dice, I roll 5 dice only. So we'll just set that aside there. But yeah, I just get 5 dice.
And then real quick. At the beginning of each game, you pick a character. There are 6 characters. There are 2 easy level, 2 normal, medium level, and then 2 higher end level. So right now we're playing with the 2 easy. I don't know what's called level 1.
So, yeah.
Beginner level 1s. Mine is anytime I roll 2 exclamation marks, I can pull the star or the building in my direction. Because the other way to do that would be rolling 3 of a kind. So 3 stars you could pull at once, 3 buildings you could pull at once. And then Alec, if you want to explain yours.
Yeah, so I am playing as Alienoid here. We both have 14 health to start off with. That's also our max health. So if I roll 2 exclamation points, I can basically add any symbol to my die roll. So 2 exclamation points basically is a wild card. And every exclamation point I roll after that is another instance of the thing I choose. So if I roll 3 exclamation points, I can use that to get 2 punches. You can't split the difference and do like one different one and to the other. They both have to be the same. But anyway.
All right, let's get started.
All right, here we go. Time to win on turn 1. Let's do this. That's not winning on turn 1 there. That is a lot of energy. So do I maybe keep those because energy early on is pretty good. And I do want to punch you once. Actually, no, the things that... Yeah, I do want to punch you once. So let's see. We got here. This is roll number 2, and then 1 star in the zone does nothing. So my final re-roll here. Let's see if we can get something that I can use. Okay, so the heart. Normally you would heal 1, 1 health point for every heart, but we still have a max health, so that essentially is useless. The punch, you will take a damage, so you will go down to. I'll just do this for you. So you will go down to 13, and then I get 3 energy. Now, after you roll your 3 rolls, you don't have to use all 3, but you can. You can stop early if you want to, if you like what you have. Get 3 energy as I try to fish these out of the box. There we go. And so, after you're done resolving your dice, is the shopping phase or the buying phase. So, you can either choose to buy stuff here, which I currently don't have enough of. However, you can spend 2 energy to basically discard all 3 cards and draw 3 new ones to wipe the market and put some new cards into play. Or you can not spend any energy on anything, and instead you can just end your turn, and because you wouldn't be shopping, you will gain 1 energy cube to end your turn. I'm gonna not buy anything, so my buying phase is essentially gaining 1 energy, and that is the end of my turn. So now it is Sarah's first turn.
See if I can do anything. So I did get 2 exclamation marks, which is really good because I can pull one of those. And I could try to get 3 of one of these, but I think I'm going to reroll all of these and maybe try to punch Alec because I like to win by doing that.
By brute force, that is the Digizor way.
So unlike for Alec, where if he gets additional exclamation marks, it benefits him. They do not benefit me. It only benefits me in pairs. So if I got another one, it would, but I don't need to heal right now either. Well, I could heal 1. I'm not going to. I'll keep that exclamation mark though.
If you roll a second one, that's another pull, which is good.
All right, so I'll punch you for 1.
How dare you?
And then I will do nothing with this. I will get 2 energy.
2 energy cubes coming your way.
Thank you. And I will pull the building one towards myself. And that's all I can do. I can't buy anything right now, and I don't feel like swiping any of those cards away. He could buy one on his next turn, but
so can you.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anyone I want to get rid of. I don't think so. I will take my 1 more additional energy. All right, now, your turn.
It is my turn. I get to roll all 6 dice. Once again here. That's a bit more healing than I need right now. Go for the stars here. I got 2 here. 1 more will get me to pull it. I'm gonna try to go for that. So roll number 2. There we go.
Oh,
that's
man.
That's 3rd star I need there. There we go. Exclamation point. I could try to I'll keep that as well. And then let's go for it. Could have punched you, could have gotten an energy, but we'll see if we can pull the fame a bit more here. Okay, I will take that. So the one building and the 1 exclamation point unfortunately do nothing. But so earlier we mentioned 3 of a kind of stars or buildings moves at 1. Each additional one you roll alongside the 3 of a kind is a bonus pull. So in this case, I will move the fame 2 spaces. So fame is over here. Now then, do I want to buy a card or clear the market? I'm gonna say no. I kind of want to save up to buy at least one of these here. I think we're both going to end up doing that. But yeah, maybe. So maybe. I'm going to end my turn without buying, get my bonus energy cube, and it is your turn.
All right. Let's see what we get on our first roll. Can't argue with that.
Wow, yeah.
All right. I was gonna maybe try to get the star a little closer myself, but this works too.
We'll just play a race to see who can get there more along the furthest.
I think I'd rather go for something else. I'd be happy with the money.
Well, you're gonna take the money.
Take 2 money.
You will take your money.
And I will move this 1 and 2.
2 spaces. Now it's in your spotlight zone, but unless you can pull the fame all the way into your spotlight zone, you're just gonna have to focus on the buildings there. Now then,
that's 6 energy I see over there.
That is, you can buy Frenzy and take another turn.
I always imagined using this card more like later game, but he's going to use it if I don't, so
yeah,
let's go for it.
All right. So
here you go, banker.
Thank you.
I will buy this card and it will be discarded. I will take another turn after this one. I will replace the card first, though.
So Antimatter Pellets moves on down the queue. The new card is...
It is a 5 cost discarded card. Jets Scrambled. Each monster takes 5 damage.
So that's a good one for like if we've been punching each other. It's a good way to finish off your opponent, even though it would damage you.
Just in case we don't buy any, we probably will, depending on the length of the game. But just in case we don't buy any to show you this in the future, these little icons right here are tokens. When you buy a card that has that on it, you find that token and you place it on the board. So this one is the one that matches that.
The Crying Rooster.
So we'd flip it over, and this one in particular would...
it would extend the track.
Yes.
So
you would want to put it against your opponent. Mm-hmm. If I really didn't want Alec to get down there, instead of making this 2, right? That's how it would be. It would be 3. And if he landed on that, it would punch me.
Yeah, but also like that can work both ways. So let's say like, and another good example here, there are some paths that make it shorter as well. So in this case there, you would put it over here, like I would put it here, and it means that I can ignore the step and it basically cuts down how far I need to go. Yeah, I'll grab another one for example here. So this will go on a track on someone's side, but anyone who pulls it and lands on that space can utilize it. So I can pull it here to gain an energy. I can then pull it here to punch her for 1. But then on Sarah's turn, she can, if she pulls it away and lands on an icon, she can utilize the same thing. So if she pulls it 1, she gets an energy, as if I moved on there. So it could be a 2-way thing, but most of the time these are used to basically do extra things or to extend or shorten a path to victory. Yeah.
All right. I will take my next turn.
All right. This goes away. Oh, it's a lot of punches. We just went over punching, and are you going to take swings at me, or are you going to try to...
I don't know. If I rolled 2 buildings, I would go for buildings, but I think I just want you to be like in a really bad place all around.
Nice thing to say to your boyfriend.
So, I don't know. Okay. Let's do this. Punch him for 2 for sure, but try to roll an exclamation mark.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. It happened.
And then these are kind of useless, so...
Yeah, see what else you can get.
I get to heal back to my full health.
That's nice. Not a bad consolation.
Nope, wrong way.
Not a bad consolation for not hitting me a 3rd time.
I will hit you 2 times. Mm-hmm. And I will pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go for the all the way, since that is closer than trying to pull this one over there for now. Right. Oh, that was a 2nd turn, so I still get to do the buying phase and everything. I obviously don't have any money, so I will take 1 and end my turn.
Yep. Yes, you will. All right. Time to try and recover from this. This is a great set of turns for you. So I need to do some damage control or be ultra aggressive here. Well, this means ultra aggressive than punching you, but I do have 2 buildings, so I think I'm gonna try to pull that building back and make it so that you aren't as much in the lead. Only I can ignore for now. Energy's not a bad idea. Oh no, I'm gonna go for that building. Okay, there's one. There's one. I'll keep the exclamation point there, and then let's see what these two give us there. Okay, so this is
Tug of war.
this is no, yeah, tug of war. It's a kaiju tug of war with destruction everywhere.
Yeah, we're supposed to be drinking.
So I will heal one, go from 11 to 12 health. So that's the heart, and then 4 buildings. I will move it. I will move the destruction track 1 and 2. So we're a little bit more back to even ground here. And then, I here's what I'm going to do. It's a little bit weird, but we mentioned the tracks. These tokens there. I'm between antimatter pellets because of the ability to be ultra aggressive, and that if you can get 5 of a kind, you pull the buildings and and they take and you take damage. Or I can damage both of us, but then
There's no way you're damaging yourself.
Yeah, if our health was swapped, then maybe I would pull it off because it's mainly to like extend your track. But I think what I'm gonna do, I think I am going to buy antimatter pellets, and then try to go for 5 of a kinds because that ultimately can get like buildings pulled, and that's a good thing.
That's powerful. Yep. It's hard to pull off, but it's powerful.
Yep. So I'll keep my cards up here there. So we'll be trying to go for that.
Our next card is 7 cost, but you get 1 additional die for every turn for the rest of the game as long as you have this card.
Yep. And that 7th die can be huge.
Huge. My turn?
Yes, it is. That's 3 fame. You could pull the fame mark your way.
All right.
She's pulling it twice. And she's not healing because she's maxed health.
Well, nothing else to do.
It's just a simple turn there. Simple
I'll take
turn.
one
energy
money.
Here. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can. With the antimatter pellets, I am going to try to go for 5 of kind of whatever. Maybe minus healing because I'm not that good. But anyway. I mean, it's kind of not what I want. I mean, I've got the 2 exclamation points, so I can add whatever symbol. And what that symbol
could get 5 of a kind with exclamation mark.
I could.
You're not going to go for 5 of a kinds after you bought that card?
Yeah, but I also would like something else to also do.
Go for 5 of a kind and get absolutely nothing. That's what happens when you go for 5 of a kinds.
You know, let's go punch. If we're going to go for 5 of a kind, let me take the punch you as a backup there. Well, that's horrible. That's all over the place again here. Yeah, we'll go all these there. Not interested. Okay, not bad. Not bad. So the star on its own does nothing. These 2, I can add any symbol.
I wonder what's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a punch. So these essentially equal out to this punch, which means I'm hitting you for 4. So I'd say that's a productive turn. Not in the way the way I was seeing it, but it ended up playing out pretty decently there. And then I have no energy, cannot buy anything, can't reset, so I will just take my energy and end my turn. Let's see what you've got here.
I would like that extra head. 10 health isn't too bad. There's another King of Tokyo game where the energy like scales. Like if you get 3, it's like more than 3 energy. I keep forgetting this is not like that.
Yeah, this is that's the co-op game where energy stacks.
To be seen in the future. Wow, I just did that without thinking. Okay.
You did what in the future? Say that.
No, I just was thinking about what I was gonna roll, and then I just did it. Can I get one more?
You saw your own future. Well, I'm hoping to, but I am going for 5 of a kind, so there might be, unless I go for 5 of a kind of energy, I might not have a reason to try and cancel out or wipe the board.
If you roll 1 energy, though, you're gonna wipe it out. But I will take 4.
You will take 4 energy here. So you have 6 energy.
And then I will end my turn and take 1 more.
All right. So now you kind of left me in the spot where I have to try to clear the board, or go for 5 of a kind of energy.
Stars look pretty good.
Yeah, so I have to keep that energy. Keep the stars. I could do exclamation point as well. That way, 2 symbols work out for me. Okay, there's the third one. In which case, how about I re-roll this now because I can get 5 stars. Imagine if I get 5 stars.
You should probably increase your odds by taking out that energy.
No, I need to make sure you don't get the extra head. I'm willing. Let's see. 2 punches. Okay, that's not a bad constellation. So you take 2 damage. I get 1 energy cube. And I move fame 1. Alright. So now it's the shopping phase. I will go ahead and sweep the market. So these cards go bye-bye.
And we start over.
Alright. First card that goes in the discard spot is
3 cost keep card.
Unstoppable.
When you reach death, remain at 1 heart instead. You do not take any more damage this turn, then discard this turn.
And so if anyone that's played Slay the Spire, it's kind of like Fairy in the Bottle. In a way.
Yeah. A 4 cost keep card has a token on it. Titanic. That's right. Okay. Titanic batteries. Keep at the start of the resolve dice phase, you may choose not to resolve 2 of your dice to gain 1 token.
1 die token. So these this die token, which you can earn throughout the game in various ways. Basically, at the start of your turn, you can have up to a max of 2 of these in your possession at any time. At the start of your turn, before you roll the dice, you may turn 1 or 2 of these in, and you will then subsequently get either 1 or 2 extra dice for that turn. So essentially, extra dice for your future turns.
All right. And then our last one is a 5 cost token keep card in the shadows. You can always reroll stars. I said hearts.
Ooh, so that's even if you've used up all 3 of your rolls, if you have a star, you can just keep trying something else with that exact one there.
All right.
And that's so I clear the board so I don't get the 1 energy even though I didn't buy anything. So that is my turn. Oh, you get to do your thing.
My turn.
Which is hopefully nothing because I do not want you to win this game. That's a lot of healing you got there.
Don't want it.
Ooh,
that's rough.
Oh, you've got quite the dilemma here.
I'm just.
You're going for building. You're going for building. That's fair.
Oh, okay.
That's the right decision there. Well done.
Useless. I punch you once, and then I move this guy twice.
Man.
Nice. Okay.
Good turn for you. And now
I know what I'm going to do.
I think I know what you're going for. I'm pretty sure. I think you're going to buy In the Shadows.
Yes, I am.
All right, so I'll take 5 of your energy for In the Shadows. And now whenever you buy a card with the token, you get the subsequent token to place in the Buzz token. Now you placed it on the board before the cards before the cards effect resolve, if they have any. So that way, if a card says you move Fame one space, you can place the buzz token in a way that so that when that card makes you move, you can go ahead and get the benefit of that. So, but in this case, it won't matter. But yeah, go ahead and yeah, that's that's what I thought. So now she's two building pulls away from winning the game.
Also, you can't put a buzz token on a space that is already occupied by the building or the star. So I couldn't have like moved myself and put it there.
Yeah, or if there's another buzz token on the board, then you have to place it where there's like completely empty, spaces for it there. If and there are multiple cards with these icons there. So if another buy card comes up that has the alien, and then either one of us purchase it, we can, if we want to, take that alien buzz token that's already in play and like move where it is. There's no like duplicate buzz tokens for these monsters here. Speaking enough, go ahead and draw the next card.
A 2-cost with a little baby Gigazor token. Photo shoot. A discard card, and you buy it, and then you pull the star one. All right.
Nice and simple. You can still buy cards. You can buy as many cards and do as many buying things as you can afford to do so. So you can either sweep the deck or buy another card if you wish. You do not have to, though.
No, thank you.
All right. Now it's my turn.
Wait, no. Never mind. I was going to ask for an energy.
No, so how greedy. You don't get anything. I just spent my money. Can I have more?
Yes.
Where's my free money that I just used? Okay. I'm gonna need this here. I'm hoping for to pull the building. That's not quite what I want. 2 energy is nice and all, but I am just going to go for the buildings because I need to get that building away from her end. There we go. There we go. This was unfortunately wasted, but that's okay. So this does nothing. This heals me for 2, so I'm back up to lucky number 13. And then I pull the building once. And then alas, I have no energy, so I just take 1 to end my turn, and now it's back to you. Another intriguing decision for you to make here. What are you gonna do? You're just going all in on moving the building potentially. Oh my. So that is 2 marker pulls right there. You almost won. You almost got a third one. That's insane. Okay.
Okay, I punch you for 1.
I'm at 12 health.
I'm gonna move the star twice. Just kidding.
I mean, she's still. It's funny. Like, you're still in the spotlight zone, so you could. Like,
yeah, I could. Still, it was 1 away. Like it would take me 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. So
yeah,
that's why I chose that.
Yeah.
But it is. I think it's harder to win by going all the way to one side than it is to do the spotlights. But it depends on the game.
Yeah, but like now you're so far along, and like you're 1 away. I need to like you forcing like your opponent to start going into damage control, which may or may not be like what they're built for. That's huge. And we got there. Anyway,
better start rolling 5 of a kinds.
I am doing my best to. Are you going to buy anything to clear the board?
No. I wish that was discard to pull a building.
Yeah,
and I would buy it.
Yeah, you would buy them in the game, but alas, that is not happening. So you just take your energy. And now it's panic time for me. I need to, and like you're not weak enough to where like I could just like punch you enough so that you die before you can do anything. No, you're at 10 health, so I need to
come at me, bro.
I need to come at the building that you're dragging along with you.
Don't come at me. Oh.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Now, do I keep the exclamation point? Because it could be a building, which I think
you need to do some hardcore math right now. What are the odds?
I think it's more likely if I keep it's more likely that I roll. But you have 1 less die. But I do have 1 less die. But it's 2 symbols. Yes. 2 symbols that work for me instead of 1. So
someone statistically tell us what that would be in the comments.
Yeah, 1 out of 6 times 4 or 2 out of 6 times 3. I think 2 out of 6 times 3 is like the better odds there.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Hey.
the building pull I needed. Let's see if we can do a little bit more. If I can get some buildings out of this, that'd be great. I'll take
Oh.
another one there. Okay, so these two are going to be buildings. 4 building icons. 1 and 2. Once again, one shy of a 5 of a kind, but I needed to do what I needed to do. And then I don't have enough energy to buy or wipe anything. 1 energy, and it's your turn. Can you do what you did last turn again? I mean, you got 1 pull there. Do you keep that 3rd?
Yes, I do.
Let's see if it pays off. It does, kind of.
I did do the same thing I did last time.
You did do the same thing.
Except it's an energy instead of a punch.
Alright, so then you pull the building twice. Oh man, just back and forth. And it's and now you can choose to buy something here if you want.
I don't really fear death right now.
We're both pretty healthy in terms of health.
I think I'm going to buy this actually.
10 batteries, alright.
That way if I get like useless dice, then I can turn it into dice next time. Let's see. And then I get a pumpkin guy.
You do get a pumpkin guy. Where is the pumpkin? The pumpkin king. There he is. Alright, so this one doesn't change the length of any particular track. It just adds things to it there. Where will you place it? Yeah, there's nowhere on the thing.
Can I put it on this?
You can put it on the middle track there as long as it's unoccupied. Yeah, that's just like what that indicates, like the dead center of the path, and that's like the start space. But
okay,
yeah, you can go ahead and put stuff there.
Okay,
quick clean up there.
I'm gonna put it here. The reason I chose this is because Alec's not really gonna pull it this way, and it doesn't affect the length of anything. So I was like, if I'm gonna pull it, then I would benefit from that.
Yeah. New card. It is Gentle Giant. Cost 5. When you pull fame if after resolving your dice you have no punches in your roll. Okay, yeah, rewards of pacifism type of thing.
It has a baby Gigazar. There's 2 baby Gigazars out there.
Yes.
Your turn.
All right, come on now. Oh, interesting. I could go for 5 of a kind of punches. Because if I did a 5 of a kind, that will pull the building off. But if I don't, then I'm in a bad spot. And then you're in an easy spot to win on your next turn.
It might be your only option.
Yeah, I think so. I got it. Yeah, there's no buildings. I gotta go for it. So I got 2 rolls to roll 5 punches, basically. Okay, there we go.
Are you sure 4. You don't want to go for buildings?
Nope. Come on, this is me going for buildings.
True.
I'm punching you through the building that you're holding. Come on, I just need 1. I just need 1 here. Come on. Oh no! I got 1 exclamation point. If these were both exclamation points, I would have turned it into a punch, and then that would have satisfied the thing.
I mean, it still puts me in a tough spot because if I go for buildings and don't get them, then you could kill me easily.
Yes, but you do only need 1 building there, so and I do get energy. I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to I'm gonna buy a photo shoot, and maybe like a new card comes in that sense. So I'm gonna buy a photo shoot. This lets me pull the fame. Before I do that, though, I do get to place this baby Gitazar token, and basically this will let you heal 1 when you land in it. So I'm gonna place it here, and then I'm going to resolve the card's effects of pulling fame 1. I land here, so I get to heal 1. I guess like somewhat solace for the fact that I couldn't roll the 5th punch. So that gets away. And then the new card is
a 3 cost.
Oh.
Is this Sphinx?
something like that. But
Something like
but like that card, I would have. Oh, that card I would have loved to. That
that.
should have been 100% for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hors d'oeuvres. Discard. Take 3 punches and pull the building twice.
Yeah, that would have
Now
been
I
good
have
for me.
3 things to go through. I have health, I have building, exclamation
or
marks,
or energy. You're in a really good spot.
or yeah, energy.
Yeah, that would if that was out on this turn, that would have been just fine.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Oh,
It hurts.
brutal time of that.
Okay. Well, I got really none of the things. Well, I did get healing. I'm gonna go for exclamation marks right now.
Yeah, it's looking really good. You just need one, and that is the one you need. But then,
I'm gonna punch you twice
of course, you
and
punch me twice
collect
on the
my
way out.
energy, and then I will. Don't you touch that building. I will move the building to my side where I win the game. Good game, babe.
Good game. Oh man, that was one punch away and one extra, like one card away from
Yes, you were.
from saving the game.
But your fame was way back there. I don't know what you were doing. What'd you do this game?
I lost. That's what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah. This was King of Tokyo Duel. Let us know if you want to see us play it again with other monsters, switching monsters from these two. And there will be other King of Tokyo games to come because we love them. I don't know. Anything else?
Um. Good game.
Thanks.
Oh man, yep. The Turtle Wars always they seem to go your way with this one here, but yeah.
No.
But yeah, well done there, and yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is a nice dual game. King of Tokyo is always fun, but to like have it in that dual format, especially with the Turtle War there, it's a lot of fun. We've had games end in both like Spotlight, Turtle War, and then just beating each other there. It's a good variety of ways to to win based on how things play out there. But yeah,
this game is also available on BGA BoardGameArena.com. I don't know if it's a premium one or not. There's a free version of the website. There's a paid version of the website where we have access to all of the games, but we have a membership, so it's very inexpensive, very worth the money. It has so many games. It gets more games all the time, but this is on there if you are interested in checking it out without buying the game. Message us. We can let you know what our usernames are, and we could play along with you. Also, if you did that, then you would only have to have the free version if you were playing against one of us because we have the paid version. So,
or if any of your
don't flood our DMs, but
yeah, or if any of your other friends have BGA Premium, you can always play with them. They're the ones that can host the game, and anyone can come on in to play with them there. But yeah, once again, this is King of Tokyo Duel. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, our first gameplay video there.
I won the first one. That's surprising. It's gonna go downhill from here.
I'm gonna win the next 17. Here's hoping. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching there. Click like, subscribe. Feel free to share this with all your friends there, and we'll see you in the next video there.
Bye.
Bye bye.